Hello everyone and welcome back to another Universe Sandbox 2 video, and today we're doing another episode of checking out one of your guys' systems. Well, actually we've got two systems to do today, but yeah, we do pretty much two per person usually now. But yeah, we've got two systems to check today by Anonymous, so we're checking out those pretty shortly. It's just before we begin, guys, I want to say a massive thank you as always, because I've lost track of the subscriber counter again. It's just, it goes up way too quick for me to keep track of. So just a massive thank you to everyone for obviously watching all the videos. I've seen some of the videos this week are doing really well, so massive thanks to everyone who has watched those, and also just, yeah, massive thanks to everyone who has subscribed, because it's absolutely crazy the way that number is going. So just a massive thank you. I really appreciate it. But yeah, before oh no, that's everything. Okay, cool. Right, so yeah, today we are going to be doing two systems, like I said, by Anonymous. So yeah, I'll leave a link to him down below in the comments. So yeah, the first one is actually one we have seen before, but this is a new updated version and the final update ever for this as well. So if you guys have been around, you'll know that we have seen a simulation called the Terraformed Solar System before. So I'm going to go ahead and search that up. Okay, so yeah, here we go. So we've got, yeah, we had two previous versions of this simulation, but now we're on the very final edition ever for this simulation. So let's see what we've got. So I'm guessing there'll be a list of new stuff added, so we'll be checking all that out. So here we go. Alright. Oh my god, a lot of people went into this. Damn. Wow. Damn. That is a lot. That's a lot of writing. Alright, so this is the final to the whole shabam. I know that sounds cringy, but hear me out. It's taken over 2 months to finish making this because I didn't know what to put in, but I hope this satisfies you. In this update, we have many things like green vegetation features. Oh yeah, I remember he did like to do those. Vegetation, planets and moons. Earth, life similarity at 100 on Earth. Yeah, that's cool. If you don't see 100%, leave climate on and make the temperature 15 degrees. Yeah, you got to be very precise with all that as well. Okay, so you can't see 100 both, and slightly a less laggier system. This does not mean you can unpause. Well, we definitely have to try that out. 100% Earth, life, vegetation will wear off. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Please look at the whole system before you think about unpausing. Yeah, we'll definitely do that. I wanted to make this as realistic as possible, so this is what I came up with. So this is what he would see if all our planets were colonized. I came out with, so going back to this, it will be far in the future. With more modern technique, or more, I just completely messed up. I may go back to it when more modern techniques have been figured out. Yeah, I really hope we do get some new ones soon. Appreciate all the support and wish you all a nice day. But before you click off, here's the people that either supported my ideas, contributed, or some of them wouldn't. Okay, so we got Blood Moon, Meta Cool Kid, Nika, Mad Planet Guy, Mr. Misslot. We got Lagurin, Jack, PTD Mark, Lever is here, Mr. 397, and Diamond Creeper. And then last but not least, Neptunian Guy. You've been very kind enough to check out these systems. Really appreciate it. Congrats on recently hitting 5k. Oh yeah, because I am a little late on this or doing this system, so yeah, my apologies for that. But as I'm sure you all know, the amount of systems I get is pretty crazy, so I've just been on a long list just trying to get them all done. So yeah, it has been quite a while. But yeah, so this was made probably just before the year ended last year. But yeah, always thank you for the support and confidence you helped me build. I look forward to seeing you guys later. And then Blue Marble and Anomalous. So yeah, well, you're welcome. It's been a pleasure doing these or doing this system, since this is the third update that I have for this. So yeah, let's see what the final update holds for us. So I guess we'll start off at where we're at here now. So this is a colonized Jupiter. So okay, so this is Ganymede. Okay, so let's zoom in on this. So this is Ganymede. Ooh. Is that the Ganymede texture underneath as well? I'm not entirely sure. I think it is. Yeah, I can spot it there. That is this little area here. I know that's a Ganymede underneath. That looks really cool, actually, with all the green. Check that out. I know he likes his white atmospheres as well with the green surface. But yeah, that looks really cool. So let's check the stats on these, because these are ones that we definitely want to check the stats on. So yeah, composition. So he's got 82 and then 38 on there, but that's a really cool Ganymede. So there is that. Okay, so there's Jupiter there. So we'll check that out last. So next up we've got Europa over here. So this is the Europa texture. It looks like he's done every single custom texture in the game, but with green vegetation on it. So yeah, there is Europa. Looking pretty cool. Colonized that Europa there. So there's its stats. Right, moving on to, let's go to Callisto next. So Callisto all the way over here. There's its stats there. So there we go. Same thing with this as well. All green with the city lights as well. Imagine how much population you could have on all of these planets and moons combined. I mean, anyone want to take a guess? Remember, the Earth right now has about 7 billion. And think about, obviously, each of these moons could probably have about at least 1 billion. And obviously, what was the gas giants, sorry, what used to be the gas giants, they'd probably be able to take way more than Earth. So yeah, I wonder how many people will be able to live on all of these comfortably. That'd be pretty interesting there. But look at the colonized Io. That looks a green looking Io. That's pretty cool there. So there is that. And then next up we've got Jupiter here. So with its rings as well. The rings are a nice addition to it. But yeah, there we go. So there is that. Obviously with all the city lights and the green as well. 61% on the similarity there. Alright, cool. So that is Jupiter done. We've got a lot to do. Okay, let's move on to Planet 9 next. So let's go over here. So we've got a colonized Planet 9. This will probably be alone since there isn't really... or there isn't any moons, obviously, around this guy, so we don't even know if it exists in general, but yeah, there it is there. So that's Planet 9, all terraformed up, looking good. So there we go. Might as well just leave it on the menu here with all the stuff. Alright, next up we got Charon here. So we got a Pluto around here as well? Oh no, just a Charon, okay. So this is a tinted Charon, or not tinted, but like a one with all of the green stuff on it there. So looking good. With all of the green. I gotta say, this system has come really far. Because I remember we should well, I'm really not getting my words right, but yeah, we should really compare it to the very first edition and see how it like evolved. Since this is the last ever update for it. Okay, so now we've got terraform Saturn, and check out the rings with that. Oh man. So yeah, there is Saturn, and then the moons as well. Titan is where I want to go. Alright, here we are. So let's see what Titan has. Alright, so it's an all-white atmosphere. Oh, look at the colonized Titan. That looks really, really cool. Imagine if one day we could make them all look like this. Probably not possible, but yeah, it's nice to think about and theorize. But yeah, there we go. It's really cool, the way he's done this. Must have taken quite a while, although you did say it took months to make this. But yeah, really, really cool with the way it's all been made in here. So there is that. So there we go. So all of like the major, most known moons of Saturn here. Enceladus, Tethys. I wonder how well that'll look. So there's Enceladus all terraformed up as well. Really, really cool. And then Tethys, this is the one with the crater on it. Now, where is the crater? I want to see where the crater is. Is the crater visible? I wonder. So there we go. Can we spot it anywhere? Just gonna look. Maybe if I remove all the water just briefly, just to see underneath. Is the crater on here? Oh no, I don't know if I don't think this is the. No, that's not a Tethys texture underneath. I thought you would have tinted it. Oh well, so yeah, there is that. Either way, it's pretty cool. The white atmosphere does look really good, as always, on these guys. So yeah, there we go. It's just a shame we can't get like blue atmospheres with white clouds like Earth. So the only way you can do that is to name the object Earth. Anyways, there is all of the Saturn objects. Okay, so I guess we'll go to Sedna next. So colonized up Sedna here. So yeah, there we are. Yeah, the white looks really good with the surface below as well. So there is that. Okay, next up we'll go to Uranus over here. So there we are. So there's its rings as well, looking pretty cool. Then there is that. So we've got Titania. That's the largest moon of Uranus. So there you go, all tinted up there. I'll leave the menu open so we don't need to zoom in on all of these. So there is that. Is that the only one? I know we've got a few more as well. So we've got Ariel over here. So there's a brief look at it. None of these guys have custom textures, so it's all just like normal textures underneath. Then we've got Oberon. We're going with an orange atmosphere. Pretty interesting. That's slightly different to all the other ones. So we've got Umbriel over here, also rocking with the white atmosphere. Alright, so there's all of the Uranus objects. Okay, now we've got Terraform Venus. Now this is one of the really cool ones. So if we go here, the Venus texture underneath, but slightly tinted to a more greenish colour with all of the what's the word? It's completely lost my mind. So yeah, anyways, there is Venus. That's looking really, really cool. Let me just reopen the simulation quick. What was the word? I've had a complete mind shutdown. It was the green vegetation. The vegetation, yes, the vegetation was added to it to make it look like that. Really, really cool the way it's all done, though. So anyways, Venus was over here. Alright, so next up we've got Iris over here. So that's the regular old nice blue atmosphere you can get there. So there's Iris. Okay, now we've got Mars. Oh, colonized up Mars. Mars does look good with the white atmosphere, I have to say. It does look really, really cool. So yeah, with the vegetation, yeah, remember the word. So yeah, there it is there. And the white clouds, oh, they do look good. So there's that. And then we've got Phobos and then Deimos here. Obviously, those can't be terraformed, so way too small. So there are those. Right, now we've got Mercury. Oh, wow, look at Mercury. Oh, I think that's my favourite one so far. I have to say that looks really, really well done. Wow, very, very nice job on that. Yeah, that looks really cool. And I do like it when the Mercury gets textured. Oh, colonized, sorry, because the crater, I really like the way it looks with all the water and all the craters and that. It looks really, really cool. So yeah, there is Mercury. Definitely the best one I've seen so far. And then series. Now, this is a new one. We actually saw this, or one like this, in a more recent video. I've got a save of it as well. I don't know if he made this one, but I also have this series here. If I go ahead, spawn it in. There it is. And this one's also rocking with a white atmosphere, but I'm not sure if he made it or not. But yeah, it's a white atmosphere. It just doesn't have the vegetation on it. But yeah, either way, a series with the white atmosphere does look pretty beautiful. Like that. Like, I mean, if we just look underneath the clouds, actually get a real look of what's underneath. So if we turn all of that off, look at that green series. It does look good. That does look really, really cool. So yeah, there we go. Add all that back on. Look at the atmosphere scale height, infinity. So there's that. Let's check the stats on this maybe. Yeah, not bad stats for a series. I mean, series is pretty small. It has been made bigger here. So obviously, if it's too small, it won't work. All right, next up we've got Neptune down here. So there we go. So an all colonized out Neptune there, the white atmosphere as well, looking pretty cool. And then Triton. How's this doing? So a colonized Triton, eh? Oh, and actually, speaking of Triton, next object competition for anyone who's not on my Discord, definitely go ahead and join that if you're not in it. But the next competition is going to be Triton, so I'll probably be filming that in 2 days' time on Saturday. So if you want to make an object, then definitely go ahead and then send me a link or tell me to search it up on the Steam Workshop. Just say just call the simulation competition Triton or something like that if you want to do a competition object and you're not on my server. But yeah, definitely recommend joining my server if you want to have the easiest updates and easiest way to send them in. Anyways, moving on, we've got Pluto over here. Oh, so this is a vegetation Pluto. So look at that, wow. That's looking really, I really do like that, like Mercury as well. I think, yeah, this one and Mercury are definitely my favourites out of all this. That looks really, really cool. Colonized Pluto, look at that. That's really cool, I like that. Really, really nice. So there's Pluto. Then we've got Haumea over here, going with the regular old blue atmosphere. Then we have Earth. I'm guessing Earth hasn't really been altered in any way. Yeah, there it is there. Looks like a bit of the water's missing, but other than that, it's the same. And yeah, I think that is a full... Let's actually just check the stats quickly. So it's 99.7, but he did say to put the temperature to 15, I believe it was. So if we enter that in, then check now. There you go, 100% Earth similarity. You've got to get that temperature right, but then it's still a little lower on the lifelike curve. But anyways, now he did say not to play it, but for research purposes, we will play this and see what happens. So we're going to click play. And how fast can we run this? So the quickest we'll run it is 9 hours. Okay, so it's not really that laggy though. Like I'm moving it around pretty normally. It's just it runs slow. So there's a lot of objects in here. What's happening to Earth? Oh no! Oh, we didn't check the moon. The moon. Oh, okay. Let me just quickly reopen it. We didn't check the moon. We've got to check the moon out quickly before we continue playing. But that's a really, really cool starting picture as well. When you load into the simulation, you see this. That's pretty cool. Maybe I'll use it for the fun though. Look at all these. That's cool. Right, so where's the moon? There we go. So it looks like when we click play, the vegetation was killed, like he briefly mentioned. And there's, but yeah, there is the moon, looking good. Look at the moon, green moon with the white atmosphere. That looks pretty beautiful as well. Yeah, definitely my top 3 are the created objects and Pluto. So yeah, Mercury, the moon, and Pluto are definitely my top 3 in here. I have to say they're all really, really cool. But yeah, there is the moon. So I guess if we click play, it just completely ruins it, I'm assuming. I'm guessing the vegetation will just despawn. Yeah, there we go, there, it just kills it. Ah, that's a shame, it can't stay, but yeah, there it is. So, yeah, very, very cool. I'm happy to have done this system. We see some really cool objects in here. Look, it looks like all the objects are getting changed because we click play there, but yeah, really, really cool lineup of objects. So we'll just quickly go and get the full lineup of them all here. Here we go. So, yeah, the full lineup of the final Terraform Solar System update. So, yeah, here they all are here. So we've obviously got Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, and Planet 9 there. And then going into the rocky planets, we've got obviously Venus. Oh, Venus is bigger than Earth at the moment. Then we have Earth. Actually, let's check the stats on this. Maybe it's got some good stats on it. 99.3. Okay, pretty nice. So there is that. Then we have the series there. I know they're not all 100% realistic in size, but you have to make them quite large for them to actually work. So yeah, there is that one. Iris. So look at all these. Look at it's a whole set of all colonized objects with their white atmospheres. They look really, really cool together. So yeah, there we go. But now before we move on to the next system we're checking out today, let's go back to the original version from last year. So yeah, here it is here. So that's the full list. So we checked all this out absolutely ages ago. But remember, so originally only Venus and Titan had cities. So atmosphere and cities. So let's just get a lineup. We won't check them out individually. Let's just get a full lineup of here. So this is how it's changed. This is the first update of it. So Okay, so there we go. So look, yeah, look how things have changed. They all had blue atmospheres. You can see how it's modern it's developed. Like, look, they all have blue atmospheres here. Venus has a slightly less, or its atmosphere is not as thick as it normally is, still with a regular colour. Yeah, so you can see he's come a long way with like the way, adding the vegetation as well. Keep that in mind. So yeah, he's really made some improvements to this over time. So yeah, very, very well done to Anonymous, or Blue Marble, however you want to call him, for making this. So yeah, pretty cool how he's developed this over time. So yeah, there is that. But now moving on to the second system he's sent in. It's called the cryoplasmosis system. Hope I'm saying that right. So let's go ahead and search it up. So here we go. So let's go ahead and enter. Let's see what we got. So here we are. Oh my god. Whoa. That is a very, very long description. Alright, so okay, so this took forever. Hope you enjoy. Okay, so description. So Blue Marble and Cryoraptor. Okay, description. The Cryoplasm. I'm really sorry, I can't say the name. But the system is in a galaxy far, far away. Okay, enough of the stars references. It's located in the Whirlpool Galaxy. It's far out of our reach. If you want to pause this and read it, go ahead. But I'm just going to quickly briefly read over it myself. So, in the system, life has emerged from a very similar way to life now system, but has failed on many planets and now dead hellholes or deserts. One planet, Vafi, is in its last stages of its habitable period with a runaway greenhouse effect. So that's what will happen to Earth eventually, and that's what Venus already has. Within the next 100 million years, it will be no different to the colour of the other hellholes. All terrestrial planets, apart from the I literally can't say that word either. I'm not even going to try. So have supported life at some stage, but have succumbed to the agent of their star and have aged with it. The last planet in the system to support life is Vafi, with only a few lakes containing prokaryotes left. I'm so bad at pronouncing. I'm sorry, guys. At one point, this planet's life was much like Earth's, but unfortunately, things changed. The scariest thing about this is that the system is a glimpse of what our solar system might look like in 1.2 billion years. Yeah. When this system was our age, Vafi supported vast communities of life. It never evolved highly intelligent life. So it would have been, I'm guessing it would have been stuff like dinosaurs, things like that. It's pretty advanced organisms, but they're not really smart enough to build a wheel or something like that, I guess. Or make fires, I'm not entirely sure. On the planet, so Earth is doomed to follow the same path, as in 600 million years. The temperature on Earth will have increased so much that photosynthesis will become harder by 800 million years. So he's got like a bit of futurism going on here of all of the future predictions. Most all plants would have died off. Any animal that was still alive will be destroyed. So he's giving us a whole brief of everything going on here. So this is pretty cool. So yeah, I'll leave it to I'm just brief reading it over in my head, because if I'm reading this I'll be here forever. So if you want to pause it, definitely go ahead and read it if you want to do that. But Earth will look very similar to the other terrestrials. Oh yes, there's even mentioned about Venus may have had oceans, but obviously the runaway greenhouse effect, he's mentioned it again. So for Mars, it geologically died. So yeah, pretty interesting facts in here for anyone who doesn't know much about all that stuff. So hasn't changed for 1 billion years, just to be included. Okay, so yeah, really, really cool. But if you want to go ahead and read that, and also credits to Cryoraptor for the idea, and credit to Anonymous for making the system and modding the objects. So yeah, there is a full brief of this whole system. So that is the longest description we've probably ever had in a video. So yeah, it's definitely one on there. That is a very, very big thing there. But yeah, pretty cool. So I'm just reading through the last bit now. But yeah, there you go. So that is the whole system. So let's see what we've got in here. So this is a very, very dead system. So it's sort of based off our solar system. You can see there's sort of 2 asteroid belts as well. So let's see the orbits and what we got here. So yeah, it looks very like our system with the way the orbits are all done. And obviously the way it looks. So anyways, first object of the day, here we go. So it looks like a Mercury-like object here, and yeah, it reminds me of Mercury 100%. I mean, a grey sort of rocky planet, quite hot, a lot hotter than what Mercury is. But like he said, this is what our solar system would become like in the future. So obviously since the sun would be bigger and hotter, Mercury would also be hotter. So I can see he's sort of got like a future sort of version of our system here, just with all different names. So this is the Venus of the system. It's also with the Venus atmosphere, but you can see to the surface, so it's a little less thick than it normally is. So yeah, I'm really sorry, but Kowalski. I'm not good at the names. I'm so sorry. So yeah, there is that one. And next up here we have another Venus-like. So maybe this was the Earth-like object at one point, but it's obviously too hot now, so it's all gone it's all gone AWOL with all the clouds are starting to build up the runaway greenhouse effect, as he mentioned as well. And it also has a moon here. as well. That moon is pretty big as well, but yeah, there it is there. So yeah, runaway greenhouse effect on there. So next up, I'm assuming, is the Mars-like object, one of these guys. So 278 degrees here. So this is a like dark red with like an orangey gold atmosphere there. So there's that. And then we have a moon around this as well. So there we go there. Yeah, I like the backstory behind this. That's pretty cool. And then we have Vafi over here. So this is a planet which has got a bit of clouds on it, but there's no water, obviously, because it's too hot for that at 116 degrees. So there is that one right there. And it's also got a little asteroid moon there. And then this one here. So this is Lunar C. So it's one of the moons. And then we have another moon all the way out here, which looks like it's on a crash course with Vafi. So that's pretty good. Maybe we'll have to play it and see that asteroid collide of it afterwards. Okay, so moving on, we got this one. And I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce that, but we got this one here. This is going with a very, very dark sort of peach-coloured atmosphere. And then it also has a moon here with a Titan atmosphere. As we can see, let's get a look underneath and see what it looks like. So there we are. So yeah, Titan sort of looking coloured surface underneath as well. Look at the ATM on it as well, damn. How hot is it here? Only minus 19, okay. So there is that. Alright, so now we're going past this asteroid belt to the first of the gas giants. So this would be maybe the Jupiter of this system, going with a nice dark blue colour as well. Looking very, very nice. Yeah, really liking the blue on that. Then we've got some asteroid moons. We've got some normal size moons in here as well. Then we've got Lunar D, Lunar C, another asteroid, Lunar E. Okay, so that's all of those. But I'm liking that blue is really nice. Look at that. Alright, so where are we heading next? Alright, so next up it is... So it'll be this planet here. Ooh, look at this. Ooh, never seen this before. This is a whole new object. Look at that. So it's a blue with... It's got a bit of like a dark green band in the south, as you can see by the image on the right there. And then in the north, it's got this hot pink band with the blue. Very nice colour mix there. And it also has a little asteroid here. Then we've got a Earth-like moon. Ooh, look at this. We've got an Earth-like moon in the outer solar system here. So there is that. Let's check the stats on it. 81 and then 56. Not bad for a moon this far away from the star. Actually, speaking of the star, how luminous is it? We missed out doing the star. So here we go. So let's see what we got here. So go to these stats. So it's a little brighter than the sun. We can see it's 1.12. Slightly larger than the sun there as well. Like if we look at the radius, for instance, it's just a tad bit bigger there. So yeah, just a slightly older sort of version of what our sun will be, I guess, apart from the mass. So yeah, there we go. Right, so is that all of those ones? So yeah, just a few more minor objects out here. Alright, so, alright, cool. Right, moving on. So we're going to this object next. So another gas giant in a very similar orbit. I'm guessing they're perfectly opposite from each other, so they'll barely ever meet. So there we are. Ooh, I see a glowing object over there. Is that a brown dwarf by any chance? So yeah, we've got a blue and dark sort of purple indigo sort of coloured object. I'm liking the colour choices on that. That's a nice mix of colour there as well. So then we got, I'm just going to, Lunar A. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to pronounce this one either. I'm sorry. So then we got Lunar C, and then Lunar D. So this is a pink and brown coloured object there. So there is all of those. Alright, so next up we are moving to this object. So this is another gas giant. As you can see, he'll also rock in the rings. So maybe this is supposed to be the Saturn of this system. I'm not entirely sure. So obviously it is slightly different. There's a few more planets in here than our system, but there it is nonetheless. So it all alone by itself there. No moons around that one. Alright, so next up we got this one over here. We haven't run into that planet which is still habitable he mentioned yet, I don't think. Actually, let me just, so if I just quickly go back to this. So, come on, open it. Come on. So, the planet that was still habitable was called Vafi. So, we've not run into Vafi yet. Okay. Yeah, so no Vafi yet. Alright, so let's go back to orbits. And like that. Alright, so we were around this guy, weren't we? There we go. So, it's 146 degrees at this guy. And this is pretty far away from the star as well. So, yeah, pretty crazy stuff. So, then it's also got a few moons around it. So, there we go. We'll go through all of those. So C, D over here, and then E. So it's a frozen ice world like Europa, for instance. Alright, so there are all of those guys. Alright, so next up we are going to this object over here. Damn, you really like your complicated words, don't you? So yeah, there is that. We've got Lunar A, Lunar B, C, D, and then E over here. So another frozen world there. Right, and that looks like a random spawn, I believe. So yeah, there it is there. So looking good. Alright, moving out. Next up we've got this one. So Apagorpagos. I can just about pronounce that one. So then we've got Lunar A around this. Where's B? There it is, B. Then we got C. So then we got D, and then E. So yeah, that is all of those. How hot is this gas giant? Okay, minus 266. How far are we from the star? Let's have a look. About 12 AU, 43 years to go around the star. Alright, so there is that. Right, and then lastly, we've got this one. So, Iansu, I believe. It looks like a Sedna-like object as well. So there it is there. Alright, so is that everything, or is there any more in here? Oh, then we got this this weird object at the end as well. So a brown dwarf star, by the looks of it, out here just chilling, just miles away from anything. So there is all of that. But we haven't run into that planet called... Oh, am I missing something? We've not run into Vaffy. Did we run into... Where is Vaffy? Did I miss it? Vaffy. Oh, no, it was this one. Okay. So this is Vaffy. Oh, I just completely didn't even notice the name. But yeah, this is it here. And yeah, like he said, the blue, there's a slight bit of a few lakes left over. I didn't even see them until I just noticed it now. But yeah, it's just got a few lakes left on it. So this is the last hatable place in the whole system here. So yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, apologies for that. I wasn't reading it properly. Yeah, I completely overlooked it. It was here. Yeah, I'm a bit stupid doing that, but I guess it's all out for you guys to see. So yeah, I admit to it, I goofed up. So yeah, there is Vaffy there. So if you want to quickly read the facts on it again, then be my guest, pause the video. But yeah, so this was the last place habitable in the system, with the greenhouse effect getting worse and worse, and there's only a few lakes and rivers left. As you can see, there's hardly any water left. If we look at the stats quickly on the composition, you can see there's a very, very low amount of water here. And obviously, if this thing was any hotter, that water would all disappear. So that's on its very, very last legs, this object here. But yeah, let's play it now. And actually, let's go to that planet that was going to have something collided with it. I think it was it this one over here? Was it this one? No, it wasn't that one. But one of these had an object on a collision course, so we'll definitely have to check that out. Was it this one? No? Which one was it? I can't remember. That one? No, it wasn't the Venus objects. I don't know which one it was. This one? No. I'm not sure which one it was. If I just reopen it, maybe it already hit it. If I just reopen the simulation, there was one that was on a collision course. So, where is it? So, here we are. I want to find it. I want to see the collision. Was it this one? No, it definitely wasn't that. Cause the one that had the one on the pot, was it Vaffy? Yeah, well, it was. Okay, so this object over here is on a collision course. I completely overlooked it. It was even there when we were just there. I'm being really silly today. So, play. So, is that going to collide? Let's just actually just help it. Let's speed it up a bit. So, yeah, labels. So, if I click on it, then we'll speed it up, because I'm assuming this is going to crash into it. So, actually, we can probably watch it, actually. Is it going to... Come on, collide. So, it looks like its orbit's going really weird, but is it actually going to... Is it going to break away, or is it actually going to crash into it? It looks like its orbit's changing, so maybe it's not on a collision course, by the looks of it. Okay, so its orbit's just been stretched to pieces. Maybe the star's trying to tug it away. Yeah, look, the star has tugged it away. Okay, so that moon is broken away. So it's like one of those... If this is meant to be like an Earth-like, or maybe it was supposed to be an Earth, well, Earth did at one point have a second moon that flew by a little bit and then it flew off again. So maybe that's what he's trying to imply with having this object far out like that. I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, there we go. So that is it for this system. So yeah, the cryoplasmosis. I really hope I'm saying that right. Cryoplasmosis system. So yeah, there we go. So it's got a line up of all the objects here. Favorite gas giant, 100% this one. Really do like the colours on that. He's gone with a very dark sort of blue theme with some of his gas giants here. Then he's got a few random spawns in here as well. And then my favourite Rocky, I probably would say is Vaffy. Honestly, I do like the way it looks. I like the blue atmosphere with like the scorched looking surface with the little amount of water lakes on it. I do like the way that looks. I think it's really, really cool. So yeah, just nice job to Anonymous on that. And yeah, there we go, guys. So which system do you think is better? Let me know down below in the comments. Do you think this one is better, or do you think the last update of the Terraform solar system is better? So I'm interested to hear your thoughts. I'm pretty sure the creator of the system as well, Anonymous or Blue Marble, will be interested to hear what you have to say about his systems. And also, I'll leave a link to him down below in the description, like always for these videos, as long as I have the link to the person, of course. So yeah, I'll leave a link to him down below. And yeah, so let's see if we can go for 40 likes on this video as well, guys. It really, really helps the channel a lot. And also make sure to join my Discord server if you haven't already. Link to that is in the description in all videos. So yeah, definitely go ahead and join that if you want to get the latest updates and stuff like that, and also know about the competitions before I let everyone know about on the channel as well, because obviously that's the main place where I announce them. Sometimes I don't even announce them on here on the YouTube channel. It's a little naughty of me, but yeah, we've got Triton up next. So if anyone wants to join that, then definitely go ahead, make the object, and then tell me in the comments to go to a Steam Workshop simulation, and I can get the object from there. But yeah, that is it. So make sure to subscribe if you're new as well. Helps on the journey to 7,000 subscribers. And also, I need to work on my 6K special, don't I? But yeah, subscribe helps on the way to 7,000. And yeah, that's about everything, guys. So yeah, make sure you all have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.